straightaway challenge for second spot. Down on the inside, Ward Burton brings that Pontiac right up behind the bull-sitting car of Mayfield.
Here comes Ward Burton into the lead down the front straightaway. Leads the first lap.
The Bill Davis Pontiac for Burton is strong.
Had trouble here in turn one.
4 cars go slamming to the wall, and 4 more pile up behind them, reminiscent of last year's lap 1 crash.
Earnhardt's in it, Jeff Gordon's in it. Lots of race cars got banged up.
There's Hut Strickland along with Earnhardt down on the track apron, pinned to the wall. John Andretti and Rick Mast climbing out.
See Rick Mast coming out the right side of the car there. John Andretti now coming out of the car. He's undoing his radios.
Likely fuel pump breakage on Andretti's car when that car slapped the wall. Fire crews quickly on the scene. And just as in the inaugural, this racetrack takes its toll at lap 1.
And I suspect it probably started because there were cars still running side by side, and that has already happened. When they went in there, looked like a couple of cars side by side, and once it started, it just became a chain reaction type of a deal.
The first 2 cars up to the wall. There goes Kenny Wallace plus financial telemetry on Jerry Mayfield.
About 196, 97 miles an hour.
Trouble, turn 2. It is Kenny Irwin. All torn up in what looked like a single car incident at turn 2.
Terry Labonte got his lap back as he came back to the start-finish line.
Caution is out. Lap 81. Irwin, rookie driver, former USAC champ and graduate of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, brings out the 3rd caution of the day. The Robert Yates Ford, number 28.
Let's see what happened, Mike. Here he is, right there, that car going into the turn. He is by himself there, coming up on Jeff Gordon, up on the left side. Robert Presley behind him in car number 77.
Presley's gaining, but you can see he just got loose getting in the corner there. The 28 of Irwin going up the hill, the contact into the wall with the left rear corner, then the left front corner, and down the racetrack. Very lucky nobody was coming as he slides back.
They've been changing everything on it to get it to run. Right now they're in 10th place, but he says this car this week has been like going to school, and I guess it's after you learn something.
Trouble, turn 3. 1 car spins at the wall. It's Musgrave. And they have just contacted the wall now.
Happened right in front of the leader, too.
Caution is out as Dale Earnhardt returns to the racetrack. Leaders have the caution.
We need to mention that all that damage to Musgraves did not just happen. That car was injured before the spin out. So he was out there in a crippled up car. Something must have really happened to it aerodynamically and got him up there.
He was in the lap 2 wreck. 4th caution flag of the day. Here's a look at Dale Earnhardt. It took 122 laps to repair Earnhardt's car. He is right now in 43rd position. He'll pick up 4 of those spots by completing a lap. It's 12 more points. Earnhardt in quest of what would be a record 8th Winston Cup championship. The other 2 cautions were a NASCAR mandatory caution coming on the 30th lap. Because of no happy hour practice yesterday, the teams wanted to check their setup up toward the front. That's looking awfully hard to pass. Dale Jarrett is coming to the front.
He is doing that. Dale Jarrett.
Trouble.
Oh,
Brent Sachs. Hard in the wall, turn 2. No other contact. Everybody slows up, and the caution flag will wave for the 5th time today.
Sachs was one of those 24 cars on the lead lap.
Former Firecracker 400 winner. And named by a poll at Stafford Speedway as one of the top 50 modified NASCAR drivers of all time. And having a tough day today.
Hello? This is your cell phone. What, do you think you're just not going to answer me? You keep me in your pocket like I'm some dirty little... Why would you answer me? I'm not going to ring forever, pal. And when I'm done ringing, that's it. You can say goodbye.
And many of those cars back towards the back of the pack, including Dick Trickle, who was running up there in 3rd place at the restart. He made a pit stop and is far back in the field now.
Sachs.
We interrupt programming at the request of the National Weather Service to activate the North Texas Emergency Alert System. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warnings for Somervell County, Hamilton County, southeastern Erath County, Bosque County, and central Hood County until 8:30. A severe thunderstorm located 7 miles northeast of Hyco, or about 17 miles southeast of Stephenville, is moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This storm may contain 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1.5-inch hail. Once again, a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Somervell County, Erath County, Hood County, and sections of Hamilton and Bosque counties until 8:30. A severe thunderstorm located 7 miles northeast of...
In celebration of NASCAR's 50th anniversary, CBS Sports coverage of the Texas 500 is sponsored by Texaco, a world of energy, and by the Home Depot, where low prices are just the beginning.
Just as Rusty Wallace came to pit road to make a stop, Mike Skinner crashed here in the dogleg, coming off turn number 4, rode the front stretch wall down to a halt near the start-finish line. You see Skinner is okay. Caution is out.
Mike Skinner got hurt in Atlanta with a crash on the outside wall. You can see him getting his breath back there. He's sitting on the windowsill of the race car.
It'll take more than hammer and nails to fix that one. He has used up the right side.
He really has. He's real hard. You mentioned Rusty.
Jimmy Spencer flies just 11 seconds back. Here comes what could be a caution flag now.
Dave Marcus has lost a motor, and Skinner's off into turn number 1, oiling down the track surface.
Dave Marcus was able to get to the outside of the racetrack and not oil up the racing surface itself, the lower part of the corners there.
Caution is out. And Ken Schrader may have banged the wall coming through.
Kyle Petty gets a lap back, or Burton trying to, but didn't make it.
As they race the leader back to the caution flag, Ward Burton, who stopped with a cut tire earlier. 3 laps to go. Mark Martin, the Las Vegas winner, your race leader. His teammate, Chad Little, running a career best day. Half a second behind the race leader in second place. Robert Presley, also a career best day. He is 3rd. Joe Nemechek Chevrolet is 4th. Johnny Benson in 5th. Terry Labonte's moved up to 6th. Jimmy Spencer 7th over a fading Dale Jarrett. 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. Mark Martin looks like he has this thing under control, but I guarantee you that Chad Little is giving it everything he can right now as they come towards the white flag lap.
And Little is closing 4/10 of a second. Last lap into the tri-oval. White flag in the air. Same gap as they go back to turn 1. No traffic ahead. Mark Martin, veteran of the Roush team. Chad Little just joined it this year. Roush had all 5 cars in the top 10 once already this year. 4 in the top 10 another time. He's going to get a 1-2 finish. Mark Martin wins the Texas 500. Chad Little finishes 2nd. Robert Presley, Joe Nemechek, Johnny Benson, Terry Labonte, 4 Fords, 2 Chevys in the top 6. Jimmy Spencer, then Bobby Labonte's Pontiac, Michael Waltrip, Steve Grissom, Dale Jarrett, and Rusty Wallace all finish on the lead lap.